The Shanghai Astronomy Museum, believed to be the world's largest of its kind, is set to open its doors in just 2 weeks. The museum began its trial operation on Monday and welcomed its first group of astronomy enthusiasts.
Most astronomy museums in the world are about 20,000 square meters. But this one, located in Shanghai's coastal Lingang area, covers 38,000 square meters. Look up at the ceiling and you see how the museum resembles two connected planetary orbits with a spherical theater on one side and an inverted spherical dome on the other. Together with the round skylight, these circular elements form the three-body structure interpreting the basic law of celestial body movement. The museum itself is one gigantic astronomical instrument.
We call it time machine, through which we communicate with light and time. We'll make every effort to give full play to its social function and the function of scientific innovation.
With the design concept of linking human and the universe, the museum aims to inspire visitors' curiosity. The museum experience is backed by cutting-edge interactive technologies and visualizations.
It's so real when I follow the mouse to move or jump. It's so exciting.
At the Universe section, the exhibits depict the core concept of modern astronomy from 5 perspectives: time and space, light, element, gravitation, and life. Organizers have managed to use simple and artistic language to explain obscure scientific principles.
It's a new attempt to cover all aspects of modern astronomy via these 5 dimensions, even among the exhibitions in other astronomy museums around the world. We are looking forward to visitor feedback to see whether it works.
As the new landmark of culture in the metropolis in eastern China, the Shanghai Astronomy Museum will officially open to the public on July the 18th and will be able to host up to 6,000 visitors per day. CGTN.
Also in Shanghai, an exhibition showcasing the work and research of Zaha Hadid architects is now available to the public at Modern Art Museum. The company is known for its creative designs, including the Guangzhou Opera House, Sky Soho in Shanghai, and Beijing Daxing International Airport.
One of Zaha Hadid architecture's best-known designs in China is Beijing Daxing International Airport. The star-shaped airport has a terminal area of 700,000 square meters, with an expected capacity of 72 million passengers annually by 2025. It officially opened in September 2019.
Piers that are extending out, it allows to maximize the amount of planes or gates. And then it's intuitive. 6 main columns that are in the middle of the space. It allows natural daylight to come in, and then it tells and guides intuitively where the people have to go and walk and flow. They can check in and walk to their gate, the furthest gate, in 8 minutes.
In Shanghai, the company designed Sky Soho in Changning District and is now working on another project, the Shanghai campus of China Energy Conservation and Environmental Protection Group near the Huangpu River. Director Ohashi said it will be spatially inventive and energy efficient.
The Huangpu River is the life of the city. It has to respond to this river. And that's what we also try to do, the orientation and the views, as well as how we can gather that energy along the river. And that's something important, that it's not just something just fashionable, but that it really can be something that can last for a long time for the city.
The company's late founder, Dame Zaha Hadid, was born in Iraq in 1950. She first traveled to China in 1981, just 2 years after founding the firm. She was intrigued by traditional Chinese paintings with layered spaces that present a sense of unexplored depths, which shares similarities with her characteristic dynamic geometry. As the first woman to win a Pritzker Architecture Prize, Often referred to as the profession's highest honor, Hadid was credited with redefining architecture in the 21st century, as she transformed the notions of what can be achieved with concrete, steel, and glass. Some of the firm's other notable designs include Haydar Aliyev Center in Azerbaijan, Dongdaemun Design Plaza in Seoul, South Korea, and London Aquatic Center in the UK.
The exhibition is very informative. You can appreciate the building models while also learning how the architects conducted research. It's way more than straightforward civil engineering. They use big data, AI, and even VR to design structures, select building materials, and predict user behaviors to create a building that is both highly functional and great looking.
The exhibition will run until August 29th. The museum also offers various events for children to learn more about architecture and design their own work. Zhang Hong, ICS for CGTN, Shanghai.